Hi there. So my dear collective, this is a general message. I have taken a few days off for personal reasons, and we'll see what comes through for you today. But I have been called, excuse me, I'm really knocking over my camera. I've been called to deliver a message to the collective. And I'll get back to my zodiac readings tomorrow. We're going to start that off with Gemini. But today, what I'd like for you to do, I would like for you to close your eyes, to ground your feet firmly on the ground so they're flat on the ground, to release your hands so they are resting on your lap. Just breathe normally for the next 30 seconds while I talk. And may this reading provide you with some healing energies. I think that if you are here at this particular moment in time, you are undergoing a transformation of sorts. Yeah, you could be someone who is actively searching for truth, the meaning of your life, what you wish your legacy to be, why certain things have been happening to you, whether how others perceive you actually matters or not, and what your future path entails. So breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. Hold at the top, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for 5 seconds. And before you take your next breath in through your nose, just pause. Let that pause be there. And now inhale again through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold at the top. And now release through your mouth for 5 seconds. All right, so let's see what you are currently going through, what you are seeking guidance with. 10 of Cups. Could be a family situation. What else, Spirit? Lack of clarity around that family situation. What is the Moon card here? The Tower. Yeah, there has been some sort of ending to a family situation, absolutely, because we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Moon, the Tower. But within that rubble remains you. A Queen of Wands energy. What else, Spirit? And you are healing. You are the star. Could be an Aquarius. You could be a fire sign. You don't have to be those signs. You could be any sign, really, at this point. We have Cups. We have Pentacles out here, so could be a water sign. Yeah, you are currently in isolation with the Hermit. What else is going on for my collective at this time? Okay, really wanted to come out. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. This is all part of your life path, part of your cycle. Strength card. It could be Leo. Spirit, tell me more. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so here's the thing. Seven of Cups. You're feeling a sense of confusion. I feel if you are here at this moment watching this reading, many of you are coming off of a stable situation, with or without a family. You had a sense of where your life was heading, where your life was going, what your path was, but then came a lot of confusion with the moon and some sort of collapse, the tower. Now, important here to note is that you are someone who's already healing, because you are a Queen of Wands, someone who is a source of light for others and yourselves, all right? Very important that you realize that if you're watching this at this time, you've already gone through the hardest parts of this process. Your spiritual transformation or life transformation, if you will, has already begun. So you are not someone who's not sure what the next step is. You're kind of accepting where you're at because you already have gone within as the Hermit and realized this is part of your life journey. The Wheel of Fortune. Spirit is not working against you. The universe is not out to get you, and you are fully aware of that. You're actually thinking, well, all of this that occurred in my recent past was for my betterment. There's a reason for all of it. So you are someone who's inherently already quite strong, and you're exhibiting great tenacity, great courage, and realizing, independently with this Nine of Pentacles energy, you're as well off, if not even better, because now you are a force to be reckoned with, all right? And the world is your oyster. But you're almost, there's just a slight bit of confusion here before you can reach that Nine of Cups stage where, you are completely fulfilled in your own life, and you are I have the Emperor card right behind that. Yeah, you're just one step away from this moment where you realize that you got it all. With the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles coming out as your path, right? The path that you're meant to be on. You're someone who is faced with some options right now. Yeah. And you're not quite clear which door to take. So I'm happy to do this reading for you today and get you some guidance. Now, if those messages did not resonate with you, then this is not your reading. So do not force it to fit, please. Only listen to the hum of your own heart is what Spirit said. Yeah, this message is meant to be a very healing message. This is not a quote-unquote relationship message, or I'm not going to give you some sort of, I don't think I am at least, hard truth. All right? I think you are already on the path. So, Spirit, tell us, with the Seven of Cups representing the many options that lie before my viewer, how can they truly discern what is for them? How can they pick properly? Yeah, there's Seven of Cups coming out to really make sure that you are aware you are someone that has a lot of options, just like I said, and you are at a standstill right now. Two of Wands. You're at a crossroads, okay? So you're like, well, yeah, I know I have choices. This could be related to work. This could be related to moving, right? Moving locations. This could be related to relationship. This, make it fit wherever you need it to fit for the day that you are watching this message. It's here for a reason. Spirit is saying this is the key to how you select. Whenever you're faced with a broad spectrum of possibilities and you're like, well, I'm not sure what to do, choose the path that makes your nervous system the most calm. Temperance. Where do you sense your inner peace lies? Once you find a cup out of these 7 cups that doesn't throw you off balance, right? It doesn't, excuse me, overly excite you. It doesn't make you feel like falling asleep, right? It's something that you think could be, going on and on forever, like back and forth. Look at how this angel is just pouring into these 2 cups back and forth, right? With equal force, equal flow. That's what I'm seeing here is the main message. Now, you can't go wrong if you choose something or someone that soothes your soul. You can go wrong if you pick something that feels more like lightning, right? Because you would easily catch fire. I don't know why I'm talking in metaphors right now. Spirit's like very poetic today. You're on a new journey, Page of Wands, right? After what seems like a lot of overthinking here with the 9 of Swords. A lot of, maybe you were regretting the past a little bit too much. But overall, I feel like you are a group that has really grown a lot, because the Hermit, we had the Hermit along with something else that really resonated with, the Star. Someone who's already been like fully versed in what healing means and what looking at your childhood wounds means. All right, so if like you have a lot of job options, which it seems like you do, right? Or there's a lot of things that you could be good at, pick the one that, doesn't like make you feel like you're gonna have a tumultuous life. It's not me saying pick the safe bet, right? It's me saying pick the one that makes you feel, like fulfilled on the inside and the outside. Not something that drains you, okay? And not something that makes you feel bored. That's so funny. Temperance is not like a big, grandiose kind of advice card that Spirit has for you. But I like it. I think this is a time when people could use a bit of soothing energy in their lives. All right, Spirit. So beyond just temperance and balance, what other advice do you have for this collective right now? How can they best ensure that they are on a path that really fulfills them? I feel that this is a collective that has gone through a lot. Yes, use your own judgment. I mean, sometimes Spirit is quite on the nose. Use your own judgment. This one actually came, very interesting. All right, so the 9 of Pentacles came in the reverse. Why? Because this is Spirit saying, well, do not select things and people in your life that drain you, right? Do not do perhaps what some of you have done before, which is overgive. Perhaps some of you invested poorly before. Don't repeat that mistake. You could very easily repeat cycles if you do not watch out for that, okay? So this is kind of a warning card. How will you know what is the path of balance? Well, it's not in the past, all right? It's a new way. Be careful with your money. Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't even look. I didn't have to look, but I knew he was going to come up. Be careful with your money, because there will be someone or something that comes towards you with an offer that seems too good to be true. An offer that reminds you of something from your past, perhaps. Avoid it. Avoid it, okay? Make sure you don't overextend yourselves at this time. Wow. All right. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Appreciate that. All right, so what else can we tell this collective? Wow, what was that card? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a time for you to be working on yourselves. Maybe some of you need to be working on self-guided projects. Yeah, working on creative projects with the Empress at the back of the deck. Also could be a love offer coming towards you. I think you are someone who has already been doing this, by the way. Self-care, working on a passion project, focusing on a new creative endeavor, creating your own abundance, really, in a way that is self-perpetuating. So making sure that not just that you have enough money for now, but for the future too. You're trying to ensure your future. There could be a love offer, Page of Cups. It is a small love offer coming towards you. It is guided, all right, by the Most High or whoever you believe in, okay? So that is good news. So I'm wondering if we need to do any more oracle cards tonight. All right, so let's just get into it. What is this collective? All right, one more clarification for you, okay? What was in their recent past that they are trying to move beyond and have moved beyond? Yeah, some sort of toxic lifestyle, perhaps. There's a lot on here. Drinking, enabling bad choices, partying, drugs, not focusing on your own health. Maybe some of you were dealing with a promiscuous kind of lifestyle. It was not a healthy lifestyle. Now, you might have been trying to reconcile with someone. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here that some of you might have been trying to reconcile with someone, but it looks like that was shattered. Some of you are letting go of someone, moving on. Some of you may be dealing with some fake news. I don't know what kind of fake news. We do have fake pregnancy here. I don't know. I don't want to, don't make it fit for you unless you know it does, okay? Now, yeah, something might have been too late. You might have been waiting a long time for someone or something. Could have been even like a promotion. For some of you, I'm getting job. What else? What else is this? We'll just pull 3 more cards, Spirit, for what my collective was dealing with in their recent past that they are healed. How about we'll say healed from? Because I think you guys are healed. You're ashamed of something, or were, guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong. There was some sense of shame. I've never actually gotten that card before. Romantic feelings and a wish that, you had, okay? Now, some of you were working or are working through childhood wounds. All right, so that's just a bit of confirmation for you, just to make sure this is your reading. All right, I'm gonna pull a few more cards. What is in their near future, Spirit? Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. What is the Page of Swords? Could be going back to school, guys, some of you. Yeah, watch out for overworking. This is way too many cards. Hold on. Okay, just one more. 10 of Wands came out with the Page of Swords. Some of you may overwork. Oh, some of you may have... yeah. Some of you may have... may find yourselves on the cusp of being on a breakthrough in terms of responsibilities, and I think being overburdened by other people's okay? Now, you are releasing that. You are growing and healing. You are changing. You are moving through it. This is the death and transformation, rebirth card, okay? Now, a few of you may be outgrowing a dependency on social media. Overall, where are you heading? Towards a King of Cups feeling, emotional depth, someone who's really a master of all things that are in that emotional realm. So you don't have to be, talking on and on and on about your feelings. You're fully aware of your feelings and you are in control of your feelings, right? That doesn't mean like you're repressing your feelings, by the way. That just means you know where they're at and you know what they mean. And you know that they are like a weather vane, right? For your emotional health, for your mental health, for your physical health too. The Empress. This is who you're going to be. Someone who is, full of abundance, a receiver of love, a receiver of, adulation, a receiver of everything, really. You have your own empire. You're not going to be worried about, am I doing enough? Am I not doing enough? Am I healthy enough? Am I strong enough? Am I rich enough? This is going to be you. Like, I have it all. I am in very good shape to the point where, I have my own empire. And then at that point, you have some new love coming towards you. Ace of Cups. So with that, I'm going to close this. Sorry, my voice is slowly coming back, so I can't do super long readings at this time. But I wanted to get back to you guys and just do something like a quick check-in. Make sure you're all doing well, okay? Leave a comment for me if this resonated and let me know. All right, cheers.